Hi friends, this is Dr. Abdequaem Chinthanawala. Today I'll discuss one of the very important polycrest remedy, skin symptoms of Lycopodium. I hope you must have watched the skin symptoms of other polycrest remedy which I have been telling on YouTube, like Nagpur, like Cilicia, like Calicar, Sepia. These are very polycrest remedy and definitely have a very important role, symptoms in skin complaints. In that series, Lycopodium. Again, remember Lycopodium. Cracks and fissures after washing. No, washing, whenever the word washing comes, the first remedy that clicks in our mind is sepia. Yes, sepia is there, but Lycopodium is also there. Cracks and fissures after washing, and you must have seen my YouTube on skin, like sepia I have told, nitramure I have told, calicar I have told, silicia I have told, petroleum I have told. Washing is an important symptom, and cracks and fissures, lot of remedy has it. And if you know the differentiation, you'll be a better prescriber. So cracks and fissures after washing, compare that with sepia, sulfur, calcarea carb, calica, brustox, nitric acid. But Lycopodium is also there. Whenever you get cases where the patient has recurrent eruptions, whenever the eruptions are recurrent, as it is said in sulfur, when the best selected remedy fails to give results, give this remedy. In the same way, think about Lycopodium. Whenever the eruptions are recurrent, think about Lycopodium, think about calcarea carb, and think about sulfur. In Lycopodium, one of the very important symptoms of skin is eruptions generally on the hairy parts. Whenever there is hairs like scalp, beard, skin, wherever there are hairs, there are eruptions. Very, very important symptom of Lycopodium. Compare that again with calcarea carb, nitric acid, silicia. See how close these remedies come together, and if your differential mathematica is good, you will be able to prescribe the remedy more beautifully, as the mathematical differentiation will give rise to a particular and a similar remedy. Again, eruptions are in Lycopodium, again, a lot of scratching followed by bleeding. Again, the remedies which are there to compare is calcarea carb, sulfur, sepia is also there, arsenic is there, but again, see how close Lycopodium is with calcarea carb, sulfur. And that's why I'm telling you the comparative mathematica. Eruptions, blisters, burn. That is also Lycopodium. One thing is important, whenever you have patients with boils coming, you think about remedies like silicia or sulfur or calcarea sulf and all. But whenever there is eruptions, boils which mature very slowly, whenever the boils are maturing slowly, think about Lycopodium. Of course, do think about sulfur, do think about silicia, but Lycopodium is also there. And remember this symptom, eruptions, boils which have many openings. It means you have a boil and there are a lot of openings. My dear friend, this is a very, very important symptom of Lycopodium, and do write one remedy in your mathematica, that is nitric acid. I have seen lots of cases which do not heal with the so-called remedy which we prescribe, but Lycopodium has a very, very important symptom where the boils have many openings. That is a very, very important symptom of Lycopodium. One more symptom that comes to my mind of Lycopodium is that in Lycopodium, rashes come when overheated. Whenever the patient is overheated, the rashes come in the body. A very, very important symptom of Lycopodium. Do think about this when the patient says, whenever I come from heat, when I come from the sun, whenever I'm in the heated places, in the furnaces, like working in those power plants, I have a lot of rashes. Do think about Lycopodium. That's why in Lycopodium, scabies eruptions of bakers. Bakers who bake in the bakery, they're always exposed to heat. And that's why that again is Lycopodium. Remember the symptom, eruptions when overheated, or eruptions, scabies in bakers is also Lycopodium. In fact, in Lycopodium, there is a symptom which I told you in my previous YouTube video. Calcarea carb is there, in silicia is there, that is formication as if mouse running under the skin. Formication as if mouse running under the skin, that is also Lycopodium. Calcarea is there, silicia is there, sulfur is there, but Lycopodium is also there. And I have told you eruption scabies, or if you have simple itching in the skin when overheated, that is also Lycopodium. So my dear friend, this overheated part in Lycopodium is so important. Most of the time we miss out. But remember that baker's scabies, in the heat, he gets scabies, and that is Lycopodium. Other than the most important symptom of Lycopodium is the patient has hair on unusual parts of the body. Means hair is on unusual part of the body. We don't expect their area, that is hair. Think about Lycopodium. Of course, these are again very, very important symptom. If you have to observe the patient so that you can get this symptom from the patient. In Lycopodium, the skin is very hard and parchment-like. Parchment-like. We must have never thought, but in Lycopodium it is there. The skin is hard and parchment-like. Of course, silicia, arsenic is there. Kali carb is also there. Rustox is also there. But Lycopodium also is a very, very important symptom. The skin is hard and parchment-like. Before I close, some symptoms of what? You have isolated warts. Here isolated warts. That is also Lycopodium. That is also calcarea carb, my dear friends. And see how Lycopodium goes very close with calcarea carb. And in the skin, withered and welted look of the skin, that is Lycopodium. Again, compare that with calcarea carb, sulfur, silicia. Those are very, very important remedies in comparison with Lycopodium. So, my dear friends, some of the very important symptoms which I have seen in my day-to-day practice in Lycopodium and have given very good results. These are those symptoms. So, if you like this video, do share and subscribe. Thank you.